Let's give it up for those Spokane Sass.
As we get ready for the whistle to blow and the game play to start, there are all sorts of fun things happening here tonight, but none of them could be possible without our refs and NSOs. A big thank you to our NSOs, Dolan and Out, BB Green, David Ramage, Katniss Everton, Jimmy the Finger, Whiskey Smash, Dolan and Out, Shoe Blocker, Bob, shadowed by Bugsy, Elise, Monica, and the Matches, shadowed by Miss Meter.
All right, lining up here, Jam 1. We got Red Hot Make a Drop going up against Chihol. Both jammers getting set up on that jam line. Looks like the Spokane Sass have taken the back line there for their blocking positions. Everybody's in their stance ready to go. Next whistle is going to start us off with Jam 1. And they're off and running. Looks like Chihol taking up the middle. Red Hot Make a Drop, taking towards the outside. Working her way in for Jinja. Clips her on the inside, holds her back. Both jammers still trying to clear out. Looks like Spokane Boys get Blue Jammer. That is Red Hot Make a Drop. She's on her way around. Chihol getting some assistance from your bonus balls, but gets to the inside by Annihilator. Annihilator recycling. Chihol still trying to fight her way through on that initial. Red Hot in the mix of the pack, trying to earn some points, trying to get through the pack. If she makes it all the way through, it'll be 5 points on the board. And she has done so. 5 points now for the Spokane Boys. Auto play called up in the front, which means Wildebeest is going to be sent to the box, allowing Chihol to be out of the pack now. Red Hot trying to take the inside, get some help from Annihilator to make her way through. 5 points on the board for Spokane Boys. And now Red Hot's going to call off that jam.
Fans, I'll give you a pro tip. The harder you cheer, the harder they play. If you've got little ones today and they don't think roller derby is that cool, they're definitely wrong. But check out the Kids Fun Zone at the end of the play arena.
Little Miss Mayhem going up against Violent M's. Violent M's on the outside. Mayhem on the inside. Mayhem now working away to the out. Both jammers get bumped down inside and outside. Still fighting their way through. Violent M's getting hit to the outside and recycled way back by Super Badass. Meanwhile, Little Miss Mayhem getting through. Lead jammer for the Spokane Sass. On the way around now. Looks like Violent M's has also gotten out on that initial pass. Little Miss Mayhem taking that outside line, using speed to get through. Calls off the jam. 5 points awarded. 4 points, excuse me. 4 points awarded to the Spokane Sass. No points on that last jam for Spokane.
Lilac City Roller Derby would like to thank its sponsors, Spokane Game Truck, All-Star Jump, and Headhunters. All three of these sponsors making roller derby possible for you today.
And it looks like Wildebeest taking the out. Wolfswager taking the inside. Pirouettes. Almost gets by. Gets hit to the inside by Room Punch. Room Punch gets a penalty. Wolfswager does have lead jammer. She did legally pass everybody out on the track. Lead jammer for the Spokane Boys. Now she is all the way through the pack. On her way around with the lead status. Looks like Wildebeest has also gotten out on the initial. Both jammers on their way around. Wolfswager getting hit to the inside. It's going to get recycled, make her way back through. 4 points on the board now for the Spokane Sass. Gonzalo Hermais doing her best to hold down Wildebeest on the inside. Smalls in the lead as well. Couldn't quite happen. 4 points on the board for the Split Cannibals. Bullschlager now in the mix of the pack, trying to work her way through. Gets bumped to the inside by Annihilator. Falls off the jam. 2 points awarded to the Spokane Sass.
That was a love check. That's what that was. Still a love. Love you.
Looks like we have Red Hot Mega Drop going up against She-Hulk again. Matchup with these two jammers last time resulted in Red Hot getting off of this. This time it's going to be She-Hulk for the Spokane Sass. Lead jammer for them. Both jammers out on their initial pass. Looks like jockeying for position in the middle of the pack is happening. Outside line occurring. She-Hulk getting a couple points, getting slowed down. 2 points awarded to the Spokane Sass as she falls off the jam.
Fans, if you think this looks like fun, if this is something you would like to try, Lilac City Roller Derby has their new blood orientation happening June 5th and 8th, both for men and ladies. Head on over to their Facebook page, Lilac City Roller Derby, to find out more information.
All right, looks like that we have Little Miss Mayhem going up against Wildebeest. Little Miss Mayhem working her way through the middle of the pack. Starts getting hit to the outside, hops to the inside. Wildebeest getting slowed down in the back there. Some good defensive walls happening by the Spokane Sass. Back half of this pack. Looks like Little Miss Mayhem tiptoeing her way around the outside. New jammer going to the Sass. All right, looks like Little Miss Mayhem still working her way through the pack. Starting to earn some points now. Put them up on the board. That is 4 points awarded to the Spokane Sass. Looks like we had a star pass. Now jamming for the Spokane Bulls is Apple Hardcore. She's in the middle of the pack. Looks like you're killing me, Smalls. Doesn't want her to get by. She's going to be recycled. Little Miss Mayhem still fighting her way through the front half of the pack. Starting to earn more points as she goes. Starting to stretch it out the front half. But she gets a cut track penalty. Little Miss Mayhem now going to the box, sitting 30 seconds to reflect on that penalty, which means Apple Hardcore and these Bocanos have a power jam. Looks like Virginia hit Apple Hardcore out of bounds. That's why she's got to come all the way back to the back of the pack.
That is exhausting.
It's never fun to get 3/4 or almost all the way through the pack, get bumped out, and then have to do it again after you get hit out of bounds. Feisty living up to the name, starting to hit around this Spokane Sass blockers, trying to get through this pack, or trying to help their jammer get through the pack. Those whistles mean we went the full 2 minutes on that last jam. Coming out of the box, working our way through with that previous pass. Spokane Sass earned 5 points on the last jam.
Get those fancy smartphones out and take a moment to follow your favorite roller derby team on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Extra fun bonus, submit the best action shot or tiny little video, and you could win a season ticket.
Ooh, looks like we have Annihilator going up against Bullschlager. Bullschlager's going to stand on the inside line there, waiting for Annihilator to come back around the track. She doesn't have to go in behind her, and she's done so. So now both jammers get a run at the pack before they initiate it. Pack's hitting on turn 2 here. Annihilator starting to work her way through. Gets slowed down there by Torrid FX. Shucks it to the outside. Gets through the jammer for the Cannibals. Looks like Ice Hole being sent to the box, along with Judge Judy. Both of those blockers needed to sit for 30 seconds. Bullschlager finally making her way through the pack. Out on that initial Annihilator in the mix now, takes the inside line. Willow trying to do her best to hold up Annihilator, forcing her to call it off. 4 points awarded to the Spoke Cannibals.
Willow says it doesn't matter that you're taller than me. I got you. That's why I love roller derby. It is for every body shape and size. It doesn't matter. You can play.
Alright, looks like alley hoops going up against Chio. Both jammers very quick, very nimble. Interesting to see who gets out first. Looks like Chio getting recycled by Red Hot Mega Drop. Both jammers still trying to work through on their initial pass. Alley hoops getting taken out to the outside. Meaning Chio gets through first. Lead jammer for the Spokane Sash.
Yes, crowd, that does deserve noise. Good job.
Alley hoops making her way on the inside, but gets shut down by Virginia. She's going to be recycled now. Road punch recycling She-Hulk as well. Both jammers now in the back of the pack, trying to make their way through. Both of them taking the outside line. She-Hulk making their way through. 5 points awarded now to the Spokane Sass. Alley hoops still making the hard fight. Almost makes her way through, but steps in bounds. Are on the inside, out of bounds. It's interesting to say. But she's going to be recycled. Still fighting her way through. She-Hulk holding the outside line, not going out of bounds. Holding it, side surfing, making her way through. 5 more points for the Spokane Sass. Alley-oop still fighting her way through. Gets around for Jinja. Dips underneath for Suga. Finally gets out on that initial pass. Meanwhile, She-Hulk still fighting her way. Got hit to the inside. Herder coach called off the jam.
Red Hot was giving it to She-Hulk. First one to call off the jam. In the back there, we've got the Kids Fun Zone. They have a sweet, bouncy obstacle course. They're also helping create Mother's Day cards. In case you've been a slacker and you didn't get your mother anything because you're a horrible child, you can go over there, make a Mother's Day card. Maybe save a little face tomorrow.
Alright, looks like Annihilator going through that opposing Spokane Sass wall. And an immediate star pass by Little Miss Mayhem to Super Badass. Super Badass now the jammer on her way through, on her way around the pack. Annihilator in the front half, Taryn almost getting her. 4 points awarded to the Spokane Bulls, but she calls off the jam due to that pressure from the star pass early on in the jam. Very nice job.
If you're enjoying the game and snapping those pictures, make sure that when you post them on social media, use the hashtag LCRD. Those action shots do have a chance to get you a season ticket.
Alright, and they're off. Looks like Wolfshocker are going to take some offense there against Violent M's. Those are your two jammers for this one. Violent M's and Wolfshocker still trying to get their way through the pack. Wolfshocker in the front half of it, almost making her way out. Gets bumped to the inside. Annihilator now blocking, holding down that opposing jammer. Violent M's having a very tough time as well. Violent M's get hit down to the outside by your Killing Me Smalls. Meanwhile, Wolfshocker makes her way through. Lead jammer going to the Spokane Sass. She's working on her way around. Looks like a 3-wall of Smalls for Jinja and Misato holding down Violent M's right now in the front portion of the pack. Allowing Wolfshocker to just work her way through, earn some points. Looks like that's 5 points on the board for the Spokane Sass. That's a natural power jam there. Oh, sorry, natural grand slam. Now it's officially a power jam. Violent M's goes to the box for a cut track penalty. So you're going to see 30 seconds of Wolfshocker doing what she can. Unfortunately, Wolfshocker gets a back block, so she's going to be now sent to the box. This one's going to go the full 2 minutes. She's going to sit down. Violent M's is going to be released from the box. Wilschlager's only going to have to sit for as long as Violent M's was in the box for, which won't be a full 30 seconds, so this might be a very short power jam. Violent M's now making her way through on that initial pass. This time around it's going to be for points.
That's just what the Spokaneables needed too.
Yes it is. Violent M's now working her way through the front. Gets in between two jam blockers, makes her way through. 5 points on the board for the Spokaneables. Wilschlager back out on the track. Starting to fight her way through, getting held up on the inside, makes her way by now. And those whistles mean that's the end of the jam. 4 points awarded to Wilschlager and Violent M's at the last second there.
If you're in need of a haircut, head over to the Lilac City Roller Derby page and check out their sponsors. You can get a $2 coupon there to get your hair trimmed up at Headhunters, one of our amazing sponsors.
All right, looks like we have She-Hulk going up against, looks like it is Starlet for the Spokaneables. She-Hulk making her way through first. Lead jammer going to the Spokane Sass. Explosive Starlet still working her way through on that initial pass, getting held down by Caper Death. Meanwhile, She-Hulk making her way through that pack. Looks like 5 points awarded to the Spokane Sass. On her way back around, Explosive Starlet still in the mix of the pack. Hasn't gotten out just quite yet. She-Hulk taking the inside line, runs up there. Gets a big hit to the inside by Wildebeest. Is going to be recycled, decides to call it off after that big hit. Looks like 4 points were awarded, and we have an official timeout now.
Don't forget, there's an after party. If you're enjoying what you see, you want to keep on hanging out with these sweet roller derby players, head to PJ's on North Monroe. There'll be drinks, food, some killer karaoke, and you can purchase your favorite skater a beverage of their choosing. It doesn't matter who wins the game as long as you win the after party.
Mayhem going up against Red Hot, make him drop. Red Hot gonna try and act as part of that wall. Looks like unfortunately Mayhem did get a cut track penalty, and Annihilator jumped back just in time to give her that penalty. Gomez Mayhem going to the box. Red Hot make him drop. Now lead jammer for the Spokaneables. On her way around. Here's a pass for some points, working away on the outside line, gets hit out by Virginia. On her way back through, gets bumped by You're Killing Me Small, still through, holds the line, 5 points awarded to the Spokaneables. On her way around to try and be effective again. Looks like Virginia doing a little bit of solo blocking, getting away up to the team. Meanwhile, Red Hot making her way on the outside line, 5 more points awarded. She's gonna call off the jam now.
Fans, here's your opportunity to win some sweet raffle prizes. We have DFK and Little DFK. How cute is this kid? And they're selling raffle tickets. Get 1 for $1, 7 for $5. It'll help you get a chance to win a 2-hour party from the sweet game truck, as well as $25 in merch or a pair of season tickets. They're going to be making your way around. Make sure to flag the ground. Support your local roller derby.
A little bit of bump and run there by both swimmers. Wound punch in the front half of the pack currently. Wilschlager in the back half. Some awesome defensive work here, folks. This is how defensive blocking is meant to be. Looks like room punch for the Spokane Bulls is through first. Lead jammer going to them. Wilshager now out on her initial pass as well. Room punch now in the back, in the mix of the back. Has got a couple blockers to get past. It's going to head to the outside line. She's going to call it off. Let's see how those points go. No points awarded to the Spokane Sass. 3 points awarded to the Spokane Bulls.
The Kids Fun Zone tonight is brought to you by All-Star Jump. Make your next party out of this world. Head over to the Fun Kids Zone to learn more information about booking the All-Star Jump team at your next party.
All right, up now we got alley-oops going up against Chiho. Both jammers going toe-to-toe right now. Not sure what they're trying to do. Chiho making her way on the outside line. Hops to that outside edge quick. Runs up the side. Lead jammer going to the Spokane Sass. Alley-oops still in the mix there. She got recycled, so she's still trying to work her way through on the initial. Chiho now trying to make some room for herself. Bumping back and forth, trying to get out the front half of the pack. Looks like she's finally done so. She's out on that initial pass. Shields now going to call it off after getting bumped to the outside. 5 points awarded to the Spokane Sass.
With the score, Spokane Sass 56, Spokane was 43. Scoreboard over here, in case any of you guys didn't see that. This is going to be a tooth and nail fight to the very end with just under 11 minutes left to play in this first half.
Sounds like we have an official timeout. We have some issues with the track. If you guys haven't realized, the track consists of a rope taped down onto the cement. In the events that people skate over this rope, it'll get pulled up off the ground. That is not safe for our skaters. They could trip over that. Incidentally, they could get injured due to that. So we're having this quick timeout to re-tape down those lines to make sure nobody gets hurt.
Safety first, always, which is why we have the lovely humans of AMR here, just in case. Because believe it or not, falling down sometimes can hurt. We got Minnie DFK over there. She's selling raffle tickets like a pro. Do not miss this opportunity. She is the cutest thing in the entire world. That's not cheating and raffle. That's just strategery over there. Good business.
Yeah, so make sure to get those raffle tickets, folks. We're going to be giving away things throughout the game. So buy those raffle tickets, keep track. Try to do your best to listen to what we're saying. We're going to be giving away stuff as we go. Possibly seasons passes for the rest of the games that are here in Spokane.
Who would want that? That's amazing. Or we're also giving away a 2-hour party at the Sweet Spokane Game Truck. They're one of our amazing sponsors. You can have the game truck come to your house and park right on your lawn. Play all the video games you want. They've got like every system under the sun in that thing. It's perfect for children, for grown-ups who wish they were still children. Me, I'd like it. If somebody wins that, if they just want to give it to me, that'd be super. Roller Derby could not happen without amazing sponsors. Those sponsors include All-Star Jump. Make this next party out of your world. Headhunters, visit LilacCityRollerDerby.com to get $2 coupon for your next haircut, and the Spokane Game Truck.
All right, that fancy whistle means the next one you hear is going to start us back into our next jam. All right, looks like we have the Explosive Starlight going up against Little Miss Mayhem. Explosive Starlight almost getting by on the outside line, gets taken out in a big way there. High taken FX. She's going to be recycled, still working her way through. Little Miss Mayhem getting a cut drag penalty now. She's going to be sent to the box. Then there's a power jam for the Spokaneables. Big sprinter Starlight getting bumped to the outside. Still fighting her way through the pack. Hasn't gotten out yet. Now finally breaks away with some offensive help there from her fellow blockers. Lead jammer going to the Spokaneables. Back's trying to get some movement as the explosive Starlight gets there. Super Badass finally slowing her down a little bit. Moon Punch keeping track of the pack there. Jam now called off. 5 points were awarded to the Spokaneables.
Oh, now we've got Rain asked for an official timeout, it appears.
Ooh, looks like it's a official review. Something in that last jam that occurred, one of the two coaches and or captains didn't like what they saw, so they're going to challenge it. We'll get the lowdown on what happened and let you know what's going down.
So the question on the floor was, did the Lilac jammer really cut? Lilac said no. And it all had to do with the position of the blocker that was actually behind the blocker that hit her out. So when she re-entered, she did not actually cut. So that means Lilac will retain their official review. The penalty for that player has been removed from the books because you can only get 7, so it's very important. And we're going to be back to business as usual. Those kind of decisions are not easy to make, and that's why there is a whole team of amazing referees that make this game happen. Our head ref tonight is Degatron, and his team tonight is Violet Femme, Wiley, Punch, Off, Thrill Ride, Peter Dragon, and Roland. Without them, we'd just be skating around in circles, knocking each other down.
Alright, that whistle means we're back at it. Annihilator going up against Wolfslager. Annihilator getting bumped to the inside by Virginia. Now Speed's going to come at the back. Wolfslager's only got, looks like 2 to beat. Has done so. Lead Jamer now going to the Spokane Sass. Annihilator still trying to fight her way through the pack. Gets some assistance through on the inside. Both jammers out on their initial pass. Bullshugger to the pack first. Time to dip in there, try to hurt his opponents. Still finding a way, still trying to get through. Annihilator getting hit to the outside is going to be recycled by for Ginger again. Bullshugger on her way through the inside. Nice assistance there by Smalls. Puts 4 points on the board for the Spokane Sass. Annihilator still fighting, trying to work her way through. Smalls hitting Annihilator down. Bullshugger coming through with some speed, dips by on the inside line, goes untouched. 5 points on the board now for the Spokane Sass. Looks like Annihilator now going to hit Bullshugger out of bounds. Going to try to get her to recycle all the way back around the track. Looks like she's going to call off the jam after earning those 9 points.
She didn't want to skate that far. I do not believe her. It is a great tactic, but it is tiring. Don't forget to pick up your raffle tickets. Rolling around here, we have DFK, followed by Mini DFK. They are selling raffle tickets for $1. You can get 6 raffle tickets, 7 raffle tickets for $5. That's the deal right there. That's what you want to do. We'll be pulling a winner here very soon, so make sure you purchase those tickets right now.
Looks like Chio starting to work her way through the front half of the pack. She's only got 2 to beat. Dips to the inside of Luke March. Makes her way through. Lead jammer for the Spokane Sass. Allie Oops trying to fight her way through the pack. Gets to the inside. Has got Super Badass to get past. Cracks rounds. Still couldn't quite do it. Allie Oops now out on that initial. Chio working her way through. Steps to the inside line. Calls off the jam. 3 points awarded to the Spokane Sass.
Oh, just watching these people work so hard makes me hungry. If it makes you hungry too, you should head on over to the corner. Here we got Longhorn Barbecue at the house. They've got barbecue beef sandwiches, potato salad, and beans. A whole meal costs you 12 whole buckaroos. That's a deal if you ever ask me. Or if you're not that hungry, you can just get a sandwich for $7. Head on over to Longhorn Barbecue.
All right, back on the track. Looks like ISO jamming for the first time for the Spokane Bulls. Working her way through the front half of the back. Little Miss Mayhem getting hit to the outside. Is going to still try to work her way through the back half of this pack. Still in the jam. Looks like now it goes to the Spokane Bulls. ISO on her way through. In charge for this jam. Little Miss Mayhem trying to get past Willoughby's. Side surfing, hopping around, now out on that initial. ISO makes her way through on the outside line. 4 points awarded to the Spokane Bulls, and she's going to call off the jam.
Make sure you purchase those raffle tickets. The next time I see those raffle ladies near me, I'm going to pull a winner. Make sure you've got yours purchased and ready to go. Remember, you have more chances of winning if you buy more tickets.
The more tickets you buy, the better chance you have to win. That is a crazy concept.
I know.
I better buy at least 15.
At least.
Well, they're sold in 7s, so what is that, 14, 21? I don't know. Buy those tickets, folks. You want to win all those free things. Bullshugger fighting through the front half of the pack. Slowly pushing her way past Annihilator. Not making much. Finally makes her way through now. Lead jammer is going to the Spokane Sass. Willow bumping, Red Hot make him drop to the outside. She's going to be recycled. Now some defensive jamming didn't quite work out for her. Red Hot still trying to get through on the initial in the back half of the pack. Bullshugger slowly tiptoeing her way out in front of the pack. Fighting Annihilator, pushing, knowing that she's going to get that out of play call. Still holding the line. Works her way through. 5 points now awarded to the Spokane Sass. And she's going to call that one off.
All smiles on the floor. Everyone, look at that. Red Hot Suba. They're just going to have a hug. It's a big love fest out there. Who said roller derby wasn't any fun? Not us. It's the best, especially when you play your home team rivals and everybody knows each other. That is absolutely the best thing in the whole wide world. Spokane Sass up 73 over Spokane was 66 at the moment, with just a little under 5 minutes left in the first half.
All right, we got Chi-Hope going up against Alley-Oops. Alley-Oops getting hit to the outside. Chi-Hope blowing away through the inside half of that pack. Lee Jammer going to his Spokane Sass. Alley-Oops trying to run on the outside, holds her line. He's got small skip pass, has done so. Both Jammers out on the initial. Chi-Hope fighting her way through. He's got one to beat, gets tiptoed towards the inside. Is not going to call off the jam as Alley-Oops gets to the pack. 3 points awarded to the Sass, no points awarded to Spokane Bulls.
If you're having tiny dance parties because you love our DJ tonight, that guy over there, that's Dr. DJ. He does parties, he does weddings. His tagline, cheap and easy. Next time you need somebody to pop up the jams at your party, call Dr. DJ.
All right, looks like we have an official review call. Okay, cool. So, update for you, the official review is just being used as a timeout, so there's no question on what happened in the last show. They just want to take a minute break.
They're just, little break ski. Everybody needs a break ski every now and then. Where are my raffle girls? Let's pick a winner. Raffle girls, to the announcers, please. Oh, they're over there selling. It's okay. I'm mobile. My mic moves. I'll go to them. Let me hear you yell if this is your first time at a roller derby game. First timers, not these guys. Yeah, those guys, yeah! You guys have clearly been here before. You haven't though, that's rad. Yay, winners! Everybody wins! No, not you, Punk Nasty. That Punk Nasty, she's always trying to sneak in there. I need a winner. Give me one of your winners. Give me a little deal. She's gonna reach me a winner. She's pulling it out. Oh, there it is. I have the winning ticket in my hand, and during the next break, I'm shouting it out.
You might as well stay over there just in case. Looks like Annihilator going up against Wolfslager. Annihilator trying to fight her way through, is holding the inside line, finally gets bumped out. Wolfslager now squeezes through her own blockers to get through. Lee Jammer going to the Spokane Sass. Annihilator trying to hold the outside line. Masara Mize holding her up there. For Jinja now bumping Annihilator to that inside line, forcing her to recycle. Wolfslager now trying to get past Ron M. Just got that last blocker to beat. Has gone through. Natural grand slam. 5 points on the board for the Spokane Sass. Annihilator now finally getting out of that pack. Wolfslager getting into the mix right now. Gets bumped towards the outside. Looks like a forearm was called up one of those blockers. Wolfslager dipping her way through. 2 points awarded to the Spokane Sass.
All right, I hope you got those tickets ready. I'll be looking at your numbers because I'm about to give somebody $25 worth of merch from the Lilac City Roller Derby booth over there. If your ticket number is 6169690. Last four numbers, 9690. Come to me with your ticket, 9690.
Alright, back out here on the track. Little Miss Mayhem going up against Alley-Oops. Little Miss Mayhem getting bumped to the inside. She's going to be recycled by Room Punch. Meanwhile, Alley-Oops getting stalled out on the inside line. Now starting to make some moves. Starting to find a way around the outside. Side surfing. Using that for just enough speed to get past. Lee Jammer going to the split. Eric, did you win? Do you have the winning ticket, Eric?
He does. He does.
That is not fair. Looks like a star pass has occurred. Little Miss Mayhem holding her line. Handing off the star to Super Badass. Super Badass now on the initial pass. Alley-Oops still fighting away through. Has got Piggy and Willow to try and get past. No pack call. Looks like Super still fighting away through. Runs through the pack. Earns some points. Alley-Oops still getting second in the mix. Willow doing a nice job holding her down, slowing her up. 4 points awarded to both jammers. Super and Alley-Oops now on their way around scoring points. Super's going to get to the back first here. Nice little swivel there on the inside. Suba's gonna get hit down. Alley oops. Makes an attempt at scoring some points. Calls off the jam. 2 points awarded to the Spokane's, 3 points awarded to the Spokane Sass.
Eric's over there picking out his merch because he was our lucky winner because he doesn't own enough Lilac City roller derby gear. Because there's no such thing as owning too much Lilac City roller derby gear. If you didn't win and you're sad about it, don't worry. You can still purchase stuff and everything goes right back to the league. Head on over to check out the sweet shirts, sweatshirts, stickers, and tattoos they have.
All right, with less than 15 seconds left on the game clock, this is going to be our last jam of the first half. Chilo going up against Explosive Starlet. Fighting away outside line, does a little side surfing, dips around Violent M's, lead jammer to the Spokane Sass. Chilo is going to be in charge of the final jam of this first half. All right, through the pack now. Tries to score some points, calls off the jam.
Everybody's ready for a break. That is officially